Hello friends, it's 50 degrees at the beginning of March in Wisconsin and I'm wearing overalls. Guess what that means? Yep, we're gonna talk about gardening. Let me walk you through some of my top priorities and the months that I intend to do them in. We're a third of the way through the month of March. The forecast for the next 10 days indicate temperatures in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. There's a lot of rain coming our way, and it's safe to say that the thaw is here. After a round of solarizing, I'll be taking compost from my 3-stage compost pile and adding it to the garden to till in. This is my 3-stage compost pile that I built last summer before I started making videos. Instead of doing a rapid composting method of moving it from stage to stage and breaking it down in 2 months' time, I thought, well, this is Wisconsin, we'll let it take its time. So I fill up one stage in 1 year. The second year I don't touch it, let it completely decompose, and the third year we use it as compost. Currently we're filling up the second stage. This May we'll start filling up the third stage and close the second stage, and I'll have about 12 cubic feet of perfect compost to till. Take a good look at this now, because come midsummer you're not going to recognize it. I have no idea what this was supposed to be. It was a leftover from the last owner. Back here are some wooden boxes with PVC. There are some washers painted scattered around. Is this a washer toss game? I have absolutely no clue, but I do know that it is a complete and massive eyesore. I'm going to be taking advantage of the early spring while the ground is nice and soggy. You can see how much I'm sinking in as I move in my big mucking boots. Taking advantage of the wetness to pull out these rods and anything else that I'm going to find under here. I did have Wisconsin Public Service come already take a look at the area. They've confirmed that there are no wires or anything I need to be aware of underneath it, so I should be safe to dig and till and rip to my heart's content. If I can get everything moved here in the month of April, come the time when I have my rototiller to till the garden and other things, I'll till this as well so it can be nice and level in preparation of getting ready for the beautiful outdoor fire pit. I bet you might remember seeing this in the fall. Well, sure looks different after it's been spaded, snowed on, and accumulated leaves, doesn't it? Well, next month I'll be laying down plastic to solarize the soil, and I intend to talk about that in greater detail in the months to come. However, I'm solarizing in order to get rid of all of the weeds that are supposed to be in this area, and also I'm hoping I can kill some of this grass, because this year the garden won't stop here. It's going to stop between these two poles. Additionally, I'll be building planters for herbs, which I intend to mount to the fence you see behind us. This is south, this is west, and so the herbs will be getting the perfect amount of sunlight that they need in Wisconsin. I want to mount them to the fence in a system that's going to be conducive to taking them inside in the winter. In this annexed space between my side fence and a row of arbor vitae, I've been storing wood for the last 2 years. Now, it works well and fine and it has good drainage. However, from the dining room window and the den, it's unattractive. So I intend to move all of this wood and split some of it and move it by the fire pit once we have something completed. Welcome to the part of our property where the backyard meets the side yard. To my left, we have the side yard, and at the back of that is where the garden is. To my right is where the house is. This concrete slab was poured last summer fantastically. The water no longer drains into my house, instead it drains in this direction. But as you can see, I'm standing in mud and I have some overgrown bushes in front of me. What I need to do is cut these down and dig the bushes out. Then, using leftover limestone that we pulled out before that matches the path below here, we'll make this path continue right along to the door and go all the way to the front of the house. Now I know that I'm looking at these projects with overly ambitious eyes. I know there's a lot to do, but I really want to do it all. So, if you have overly ambitious plans for your garden and yard, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, be prepared for an onslaught of gardening videos coming soon. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I'm the Midwest Man Mountain. Be sure to subscribe. And until next time, bye.